going up. And therefore our relative, and I talk about relative competitiveness with all our regional markets from East Africa is being eroded.
Okay.
And that's the key concern for a lot of people. Number two, our pockets are being invaded in a way, you know. Salaries are being invaded, and therefore you can see the salary shrinking. Now, if the only remedy or cure for that is increase the entire salary package, salary wage rate. So there's a wage price spiral. You increase that, you increase the costs. Cost of goods go up, again wages go up. So there's a spiral there, and we need to make sure we become competitive. That's a key challenge today, and I think this is where we need to talk, and we need to speak, and we need to be listened to as private sector, as KEPSA, to say this is what the reality is. It may be good for right now to say, oh, we collected a lot of tax, but in the long run, you're actually eroding competitiveness. Hence, you've seen a lot of the multinationals are actually saying, back up and move elsewhere. We've also got COMESA. I don't know if you know about COMESA, but COMESA, and we got free trade area under COMESA today.
Okay.
East African community is a community, right? But the free trade area from Egypt is far more competitive today. So there you can get your products produced and bring it into Kenya duty-free, tax-free. Whereas we are taxing all our raw materials and inputs. And that's what uncompetitiveness is about.
So are the players that ought to listening to KEPSA? And these concerns that you've raised, is there a multifaceted approach in terms of trying to address these issues and these concerns?
Yes, there is dialogue going on, but I think there is a lot of willingness from government side too, but the actions are not there. I think this thing is right now, we need to curb this right now, and therefore we need to speak to everyone, including Parliament. Right? We can't have a parliament that just says, put a tax here, put a levy here, and we'll milk the cow. The cow will stop milking, will stop giving you any milk.
Okay, so then when you look at the future and how things are right now, do you think it is encouraging competitiveness and ideas, or are the Kenyan manufacturers, the Kenyan private sector saying, okay, we will hold and see how it goes, then we can either release or decide to be innovative, or we wait and see how things go forward? Is it a situation of, are we stagnant, are we progressing, are we stalling?
Well, it's called work in progress right now, because this dialogue is continuous. It's not like one-off, you talk and you get out of it. It's continuous. And right now the issue would be that we need to salvage the situation very quickly. Because if we let it go into 2025 and 2026, when companies have decided at the boardroom level to say, fine, no more, not manufacturing in Kenya, not doing anything in Kenya, and they go to neighboring countries or other places, we will still be sold to. We will still be a market. They'll still be trading with us. But the question is whether we're making it here or not. Value addition is a big thing. I think government's policy is clear. If you look at the manifestos and the policy, government's policy, we want to have local manufacturing, right? KAM came out with a proposal to say we want 20% of GDP coming out from manufacturing locally, right? We want to have local jobs because we need to create more jobs locally. So the government's manifesto and its policy and philosophy is still for local value addition, right? It's for less taxing because we can pay our debts. The point is, if we keep taxing heavily and we lose jobs, the ultimate tax we collect will be lower. And therefore, widen the tax base, but make it lower, so it's affordable. And in that manner, same manner, the wages also will need to go up and the tax will be lesser. So that way you'll collect more. So I guess there's also one more thing. It's about making sure that everybody pays what is due. And that's where the whole issue will come of saying, are we seriously corrupt? Are we seriously not corrupt?
Not corrupt.